I call the uncle. Okay, the uncle is a police. Yes, Akobo Parklands police station. And I call him. I'm like, hey, Niaje, we need to talk. Pull up to the crib. The uncle is her best friend and is the father figure in her life. So the uncle comes to the crib. We sit down and we talk. And I tell him, hey, your daughter is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and this one is not well. Let's try and talk. And the uncle talks to her for a minute there. Oh, nini, 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 kwani, nini, 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 nini. Try and change this and whatever. And I'm like, hey, now this one is the last strike because now this, if this doesn't happen, I'm out. The uncle's like, no, you don't have to be out. Situations can just be sorted, nini, nini. I'm like, nope. Yeah. And I think I also have the video when the uncle was driving away anakuanga ile bike ya polisi. When he was riding away, I think you can have video, so I'll try and check it. If I find it well. Anytime we used to have a conversation, weapon yake ilikuwa ni kulia hivi. Hey, hiyo nimejionea kitu kidogo tu hivi, na pia by the apendi ku solve my situation. You sit down, you're like, let's talk about this. No, mister, I don't want to talk about it, mister. Also, she doesn't apologize. Yeah. By the way, she reached out and I think she sent an email. You can block everywhere, but the email was not even for an apology. It was just like, hey, we miss you, miss us. Yeah, if I find it, I'll also put it over here. Okay, yeah, so that shows you the type of person we're dealing with. So one time nimeona imefika mwisho, so mimi nimetafuta crib, nimepata, nikapanga na Omosh na Monez, nikamwambia niaje, go pick the kiddos, pick my clothes, nini my 1-2-1-2, the necessities that I need. Vamus, move to this crib. Now me, I take the shorty, we go to Kitengela tukula nyama, but I know I can't leave the house if she's there. If I leave the house and she's there, it's gonna get violent, it's gonna get chaotic, itakuwa manduru and everything. Also, I don't want the kids to see that story, because also she had a toy, and the toy, an amazing toy. He's a genius. I love him until now, and we struck a very serious bond with him. And story for now, I feel very sorry for the boy, but it's fine. I actually still have his picture with me on my wall. Hapo kwa wall yangu miupita with that boy there. Yeah, it's an amazing boy. Anyway, side story. So I also didn't want the boy to see. So what happens? The boy's still in school. My kiddos are in school. I think 2 of them were in the house. I think it was Rosie, Big Boss, and Brianna. Ada and Lola, I think, had gone to their mother's place or something. So we go to Kitengela. We kula nyama nini. So coming back, we're on the expressway. So we just start talking as usual. I'm like, hey, we need to talk about this. As usual, no, we can't talk about this. So it was argument from Mlolongo all the way to Westlands. I'm like, no, we've had this conversation time and time again. This and this and this is not changing. This and this is not changing. Jama mekata. We came all the way. So we get to Shell, the opposite Safaricom. Kamemi, I'm going for a meeting. I'll see you later. She chomokas the car, gets a cab home. Me, I move to the new Kribo. So I'm waiting for my mom to call me, or the uncle is like, hey, Nadia amefika kwa keja, amepata umetoka rada. That didn't happen. She didn't call, she didn't text, she didn't do nothing. The following day, we've gone to give Badman the shamba. Tumeenda huko, me, my manager Roba, I think with the Mosh Munez, the team huko, tumeenda huko Konza nini. So, naangalia hivi simu, I think it was kitu 4 something. Naona, we used to have a joint account. Naona imekliniwa. I'm like, So I text her, what's up? I'm like, hey, Rada, I've seen you've cleared the bank account plan, and then also hizo ma seats that tulikuwa tumechukua, hizo ni zile viti za, so there's this facility that hawa wase wanachukuanga when you buy something, same as cars nini, you take it on hire purchase, so you pay some amount then you lipa pole pole. Nikamwambia also those seats that nimekuacha nazo hapo kwa crib, I bought them here, and I normally pay, so also you need to be making those payments. She didn't respond. I'm like, okay, cool. I keep quiet, because I think those seats that are taken were quite expensive. They were over 400 and something G's. Yeah. Anyway, side story. She didn't respond. So me ashaki na roba, I'm like, you know, Mosh, I'm like, hey, niaje, hey, money has been withdrawn from the joint account, nini, hey, nini, whatever. She didn't respond. The following morning, so me I've gotten home, I'm like, we'll sort this badai, haikuwa pesa mingi, pesa kidogo, let's do what, we'll sort it badai. Maybe she's angry, she's lashing out. I keep quiet. The following morning, na mushona auntie, because normally when I get to sleep, I always put my phone on silent. If I don't, I will not be able to sleep. My calls, nini, my text, notifications, so I knock, niaje, and I knock, kafungua. Omosh anasema umpigie. I'm like, Omosh, that's strange. So I call Omosh, niaje. Omosh anambia, tumeshikwa. I'm like, meshikwa? What do you mean meshikwa? Ati tumekujiwa kwa nyumba wanasema tumeiba mali. I'm like, huh? What do you mean? Tumeiba. I'm like, mko wapi? Ati sijui naenda wapi, but nimesikia naenda Gigiri police station. I'm like, okay, cool. So drop me a pin, live location, I'm dressing up, I'm following you guys right now. Akasema sawa. So mimi nani nimeshawa teke nikapigia my manager Robani, nikamwambia Robani aje hii situation, unaona ile story nilikwambia jana, imefanyika hivi na hivi, I suspect is that one. Tuingie huko hivyo tuone nini nafanyika, because now we know we are innocent and all that. Cool. Tumeenda, nimechukua roba pap. We are cruising teke. Tunafika hivi side ya tulikuwa nimechukua roba kile tunakam hivi, about to get to Red Hill Road. Napigiwa na beshte yangu anaitwa Mani Bior. In the morning, he's never called me in the morning. He only pigia afternoon. Uko wapi? Tuende pit stop nini? He has a very nice club by the on Langata Road. It's called Pit Stop. You should pass by. Kuku iko hapo. Amazing. So Roba is like, uko wapi G? Niko like, naenda hivi meeting fulani nini? Akaniambia kuja kwangu. Kama swache hivi niende meeting, akaniambia no, kuja kwangu saizi. I think that was God that was working. I didn't know, because ajai nipigie in the morning. So I tell Roba, tukimbie vitu angalie Mani Biora anasemaje, and then ndio tukimbie Gigiri. So I pull up in his place, I find a couple of people, just good vibes. Mimi nimeona tu leo nimeamka tu nikifikiria nikupigie nini. I'm like, okay. Ulikuwa unaenda wapi? Nikamwambia nilikuwa naenda hivi nimepigiwa. So I just tell him, my boy, nimeenda Gigiri, nimesikia. Gigiri, let me send my lawyer. Atuma lawyer wake huko. Lawyer kufika napata sasa tumepangiwa. Sasa sisi ni wezi. So Omosh and Munez are unknown people to her. And they went and they robbed the house. They vandalized the place. They beat up the house managers. By the way, tutoka na house manager moja tukacha moja because of the toy. Na hata nilituma Omosh kwa shule kwenda kuchukua mtoi, I'm drop home. Nini because kwa nataka jue what is happening during that time. Okay. Aya. So wamepiga house manager, wamerob hao, wamevandalize nini, wameiba 2.5 million. That was the initial story. So DCI wameningoja. So mimi nilikuwa nikifika tu hivi DCI, so akina Omosh walishikwa, ndio nikifika hivi DCI nitupwe ndani. So lawyer anaambiwa hiyo story akiwa huko. Na akina Omosh sasa washaka kwa cell. Rada nini wanako kwa cell kwa nini? No. That was our joint home. I have da. Oh no nini. So DCI huko anasema ambieni Obina akuja hapa kwa police station ama tumkujie. Mani Biora kanambia usiende bro, huko umepangiwa, tushapanga, acha lawyers will sort. Let's first get the cash bail for kina Omosh nini and everything. Aya. Ikaanza hiyo story sasa, cash bail. How much nini. Ilikuwa asubuhi, remember? Akina Omosh walikuwa naachwa jioni, I think to 4-5 something. Hawataki waache, wamesema wazi wachiliwa, whatever. It's just situation after situation. We paid a lot of money. Actually Mani Biora alilipa. Okay. Aya, Oga the top. What's up everybody? DCI story part 2. Okay, so akina Omosh wamekama wametupata hapo kwa nini? Hapo kwa Mani Biora. So naambia, what happened? Wanajaribu ku explain and everything. I'm like, that is a shocker. I didn't see that. I'm like, wow, how? Tumeiba nini? I'm like, hata kulikuwa na yodo kwa hiyo nyumba. Nini? Remember, mimi mwenyewe zayo bado na Diana 1.8. Aya. So, apparently, story ali present. So when she got to the house and then akapiga hesabu zake, akafanya everything, so clear the joint account. So akaingia kwa bedroom akatoa mattress, akatupa huko kando, akatupa manguo, akafanya nini, alafu akachukua hiyo mapicha na video. Alafu so akapiga DCI, alafu akienda huko akilia, akasema nini, akasema vitu zingine. Alafu akasema nimetoroka na gari yake, akasema kina Omosh wameiba 2.5 million, ingine sijui ilikuwa kwa safe, ingine ilikuwa wapi na nini. Aya. So DCI ni story wamepatiwa. So them, they're really trying to do their due diligence. They're like, mpaka they're like, Bina, wow, okay, that's interesting. Aya. So si wakili wangu alikampia hapa kwa Mani Biora, so tukaongea, anaitwa Baraza. So tukaongea, so tukasema, tukapigia the investigating officer, tukamwambia ni aje, we're gonna come tomorrow because today ishapita ni alafu ni jioni. Ukinyanga jioni, by the way, kwanza nilikuwa ni Friday, I remember. Ni Friday jioni unatoka Monday. Remember Monday I have to do a Bina show live. Then on that Saturday I had an event. I was doing IHRM awards. So tukapanga nikasema the following day. But we didn't go the following day because remember I had already been paid for IHRM awards. I don't want to mess up this clan. Then I'm like, I know that story is fabricated. Then it's not running anywhere. It's not an emergency. Nobody's dying. So I'm like, I'll go, you know. So Saturday we didn't go. So we went and did IHRM awards. Okay? So hiyo tunapatiwa information. Dci wanatafuta. My cell is being triangulated. Natafutwa sasa. Haya. So IHRM awards also we posted when we were done. Kutoka hivi tukasikia walifika huko. So ikabidi, because I knew on Monday I'll go on Monday. So nikasema what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot on Sunday. Obina show live on Sundays that air on Monday, because on Monday we can't shoot. Tulijua watakam. Aya. So what happened? So si akina Mnezo wamereleasiwa hiyo Friday kitu 4 PM 5 tumeanza kuongea nini. I think the same evening kitu 8 9. Pap, Cyprian Nyakundi amepost story. I'm like, huh? So I'm reading the story. Akina Manibioro wanaisoma. Omosh is reading. My bro Leslie is reading. Roba is reading. We're like, what? So basically, first ilikuwa watu Edo akina nani washikwe, then akina nani venye wali hawakushikwa, ala mimi sijashikwa bado. So ikakuwa sasa tucheze na CV, tuchome CV. Story imewaka online. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So my mom ameona, amenicall. My dad ameona, amenicall. Nini? Now, who calls me for this story? Miguna. Actually, I'll need WhatsApp. Hey, which story is this? Call me if you can. So I call him. So I explained to him the story is like, that is very malicious. Let me give you my lawyers. So he gives me 2 lawyers. One is called Dudley. The other one is called Kitinya. Okay? Ni wakili wa Miguna. So them plus Baraza. Now I have 3 wakilis plus wakili wawili wa Manibior. So tuko na wakili wangapi? 5. Na mimi niko na evidence kwa karatasi. I'm like, so first of all, these wakilis look at the story. They're like, this story is not going anywhere. But the damage has already been done. So story imeenda sato. Sisi tumefanya event, tumerudi. Sunday tukaenda tukashoot, tukachapa Bina show live, tukamia magest ni aje, tumechange date tukashoot Sunday. So Monday tumeenda sasa. Tumefika DCI. Tumedonjo, tukaingia na wakili 3. So kufika tukapata tumengojwa. So apparently, you remember when I was at Nani's place, at Manibior's place. So nilikuwa natafuta, because also, was it on Saturday, the Saturday? I think it was a Saturday. Also, we went there. Kutoka hivi Dci wakafika. Nikapigiwa na Bolo Bespoke. Bolo akanambia, ni aje Obi? Dci wamekama hapa kukutafuta, nyonga simu. So in my head I'm like, Sunday the same thing pia. So phone yangu ilikuwa tuko off, maze niko like, man, which nonsense? Why am I running away? But sasa nishambiwa na kina wakili, if you go right now, we have credible information, utakuwa ndani mpaka Monday, because her purpose is just to humiliate you. Her purpose is not even to do whatever. It's humiliation and kuchomea brand CV na picture and everything. Me niko duwe twendeni. I'm like, I will go on Monday. So now we went on that Monday. So saa hiyo Dci wamenambia, we were looking for you. We've been looking for you. Ni kiburi. I'm like, no. That's not the case. We had an event we had to go to. We had been paid. And we are still gonna come anyway. We know what we do, so we can't run away and we are innocent. Aya. So story kanza, we've been told this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Sisi pia tukatoa nini zetu. Did we go there on Monday or we went on Tuesday? I don't remember the day, because also I remember we met with akina Kitinya first, to evidence to the conversation, the payment records, nini, kila kitu. Even the house renovation records zote niko nazo. Your backyard yote, I'm the one who did that. I put a gym in the rooftop, the paint work, the gypsum, the carpet, nilieka ile carpet ya wall to wall. Okay, all that I did. I have the receipts, man. So hizo zote tukazitoa zote, conversation nini. Alafu alienda pia akasema that this car alikuwa amelipa 1 million for this car, this KDP. Nikatoa evidence venye nilimtuma kwa safe, nikamwambia go take this money, I have this money in the safe. Mpaka akaniandikia ananiambia, oh, the one you came with, there is this and this. Nikamwambia go change it into Kenya shillings because in dollars. Change it, it was about 1 point something. Nikamwambia go deposit it in this bank, and nilimtuma. It was my money. Nikatoa hizo evidence zote nini kila kitu. Pia akaambiwa sato yake. So hakuna evidence. Aya, alisema kulikuwa na dokwa hao. Akina Munezo wameiba hiyo 2.5, tena ikachange ikakuwa ni 2 million. Tena ikakuwa waliiba kwa safe, tena ikakuwa hakuiba kwa safe, kulikuwa na 1 million kwa safe, kulikuwa na 1 million kwa closet. Now what you didn't know, when I was leaving that day nikituma Kinomoshi nikamwambia nani mchukue stuff kwa hao, I recorded videos of the closets because nilikuwa Kinomoshi ajui nguo zangu. So nikamwambia chukueni hizi manguo, chukueni hizi. So I had the videos of all the closets. So you're saying there was money in the closet, but I have the video of the closets when I left and there was no money in there. Okay? Aya. So akaambiwa aya, let her evidence. Bro, I can insist. And I bring the evidence that there was 2.5 or 2 million shillings in the house. None. Bring the evidence this guy is yours. None. Akaanza kusema, oh, I was manipulated, nini, mimi nilidanganywa, whatever. Ata gari, ati I was the one buying the car, then mimi sikujua venye car ilikuwa transferred into nini. Kidogo wacha sasa Mwangi sasa atoke na receipts zake, uju Mwangi the one who actually sealed this deal for this car. And Mpaps, the former owner of this car is called Mpaps the Don. Na nikiongea baka na Mpaps baka I sent her to Mombasa. Amlipia flight, Gitonga I think alienda by road or something. Akaenda kuinspect gari because I was doing a show somewhere else. Baka akanitumia video akaniambia iko sawa nini. Then later we went. So when we went, CCTV footage ya hiyo showroom iko hapo, the contract, who is buying the car, who is paying, who is the witness, everything. Tukaleta zote. Kena kwa DCI akasema pana, no, me I want this and this and this. Oh, by the way, another stories you are part here. You see that morning when the money was withdrawn, the following morning, so my cousin anaitwa Nick, nilikuwa nimempeleka huko achunge mbuzi zetu. We had some goats because every Wednesday we were buying a goat or two because idea ushago kwetu nikibaingi livestock wazi nauliwa, watu kwetu wako hivyo. So I have livestock from different places. Then tukasema nataka kwanza another farm this side, so we started this side ya kwao, and we had bought a bunch of goats and chicken and everything, and my cousin was taking care of them. Okay? So when this happened, the following morning at 5 in the morning, maze kazi nangu aliingiliwa na watu maze wamekaa kuchunga sijui asibe mbuzi. I'm like, yo, how will you still even what's yours? By the hata hiyo pia niliachana nayo, hizo makuku na hizo mbuzi niliachana nazo hiyo side nyingine. We start afresh. Anyway, now let's go back to this other story. Okay, so he brought our evidence, akasukuma story maze. Lawyer wake maze anani threaten, maze ananitumia manini. Lawyer wake sijui ni mention jina yake. Yeah, lawyer wake anani threaten maze anani, can you leave that guy in the next available police station? Sijui nini, we are looking for you. Nini anatumia ma threats and everything. I'm just like, this guy. Aya, so alikazana na kesi, akasukuma kesi kenda mpaka kwa ODPP. ODPP akaangalia hivi kesi, akasema this is some bullshit. There was no evidence whatsoever from my end. Mimi niko na evidence zangu zote. Kesi ikakuwa dismissed. Kesi kaambiwa this case should be closed with no further investigation, whatever. And then anambia beshte zake mastori batawaambi ukweli. Anawaambia version yenye ina make akaipoa kwa any story that mabeshte zake. It was very crazy, man. It was very crazy. Buni onekana ongeza part 3. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah, lawyer wake anani threaten na everything. Even after the DCI, after the ODPP, wame close your file wakasema, hii story, there's no evidence here, there's no case here. Bado amengangana mazi, ana push mazi. Lawyer wake bado anatumia vitu zingine, whatever. Na hata pia kuambia lawyer wake ukweli. Aliambia lawyer wake the truth according to her. And that's what she told her friends. Mazi, ameshika mazi, ameenda. Amepatana na Betty. Betty Charlo is a friend. Ameambia Betty, pap. Katafuta Jalas. Akambia Jalas, pap. Mazi sasa anatafuta watu sasa, anawaambia sasa. So these guys are looking at me like, who is a lawyer? Wakamwambia, yeah, tuende tufanye hivi. So moto inachemuka huku, but anawaambia story ya version yake. So amwambia kina Betty, amwambia kina nani, ametafuta Mbare, amemwambia, it's a clique, they are friends like that. They've known each other for a minute. And then also they are cows, you see. So amwambia maze, so maka Jalasa ananiangalia zile za, rada bro.